just turn your head to see my face. That's better. Oh, that's better. Funny. Rex. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Hello and good morning. Welcome to another weekend vlog, the first vlog of 2021. It is the, don't even know. Yeah, 23rd of January? I want to say 23rd. So it's been a bit of a while since I ended on the day before Christmas Eve. We had a lovely Christmas. It was sad that we couldn't see people, but we just got food in and got cosy, I think, as most other people did. And then New Year came. We had a Zoom or online sort of quiz thing with some of our friends, and we did that, I think, as everybody else did. So that was really nice. Then the New Year hit, the new lockdown hit, the rain hit, and I just felt ugh. So I've just been riding that out, really. I think everybody's felt the same. But we were okay. It has been a bit of a pants week as well. Been a very sad week, actually. I've put a little bit of makeup on today for the first time this year, so I'm going to try not to cry again. But unfortunately, we had to have Mum's partner's dog put to sleep on Tuesday. So Barnie, who you would have seen on the vlogs, he so that's been a very, very sad week. But he was 15. He had many great adventures, and he was ready to go. And he survived it. Well, survived, no. He didn't survive. He made it through to Christmas, is what I meant. And we had a lovely Christmas day, and he really enjoyed it. And but yeah, last weekend he sort of went down a little bit downhill, and he was just ready. So, but we weren't, unfortunately. And because of this whole thing that's going on now, we couldn't really say goodbyes. But I called him again on FaceTime and said goodbyes. And we will catch up with Mum and Ian as soon as we can. But yeah, so that was a bit sad. So it's been a bit of a pants week, but anyway, I felt like picking up the camera today. Also, I've just felt rotten and not wanting to put my face on the camera, which is absolutely fine. But I dyed my hair yesterday. I've gone back to the red. Well, it is purple, so it's meant to be like a maroony colour. But yeah, just adds a little bit of it. It's gone really, really shiny too. So did that, put a bit of makeup up today, and feel like a new woman. So we have nothing planned, obviously, this weekend, and we're just going to go for a few walks. I've got tidying to do because it's got to that point where no one's going around, so what's the point of really worrying about doing housework and things like that. Sorry, Max is making a lot of noise. Drinking. But yeah, so I'm going to make breakfast. We're going to make fake McDonald's, as we like to call it, so a veggie version of the McMuffins at home, and just chill a bit. I've got a few orders to do, so I'll be doing those as well over the weekend. A few postal runs to do. Do you mind making so much noise? And just general bits like that. So. Oh, we also should have another HelloFresh box. We haven't had one in a few weeks, but this week's is the 1 month. We're going to try and get one a month now, and this week's looks the best, so hopefully that will come, although I haven't heard. Also ordered a new phone, which I said every 2 years I say I'm never going to do, but I got a new MacBook Air because my one just sort of died. So I was very, very spoiled, and I've got one of those. And it's just easier to like airdrop things. So my upgrade was due, so I've gone for the iPhone 11 Pro, but it's like a refurbished one. So hopefully I should get a notification also to when that's going to arrive. But anyway, right, let's get breakfast done. Okay, so Nathan doesn't have eggs in his, but I do. And how I do them, to try and get them like the round shape, I bought this for like £2.50 from Aldi or Lidl. So then I'm doing this on a it's very hard to balance on there, but on a lower heat, because it's only a little pan. And then when it's done on one side, I then flip it over to this pan to do the other side a bit, so it still keeps its shape. So that's my little production process there. I've toasted some of the buns, and the sausages are pretty much done. Once this next egg is done, I can then get on with McMuffin production, veggie style. Also, I've grown out my fringe from before Christmas. It's about this long now. So I've got a bit of a curtain situation going on. But never mind. Oh, I'm hungry. This is one of Nathan's Christmas presents, these gloves. I mean, they look awful, but they're really, really good. It's what he requested, right? They look like the most unappetising thing, but these are the corn sausages, and they actually taste quite nice for breakfasts. What I do is I cut them in half, and then I put them... Nathan has 2 per one. I have, because I've got egg as well. Ah, it's really hot. I have 3 sausages, and I put 3 halves. It's really hot. And then I put it like that. Corn used to do the sausage patties, but they don't do it anymore. We can't find it anymore. And then put my egg on, and then the cheese, and then it's ready to go. You barked? You barked again? What are you trying to tell us? Are you hungry too? You've had your breakfast. Max actually heard the post when we didn't. Let's get these out before they cook and eaten anymore. One egg. Whoa, that nearly fell off. 2 egg. See, I told you he loves his gloves. Oh, you're gonna have to focus. There you go. That was like a sudden. Anyway, right, this is it finished. It looks so much better when it's got the yellow cheese singles. This doesn't look very appetising, it's very pale. These are the Dairy ones. But Nathan's put mustard on his. The only bit I hate about it, plastic! This isn't for you, I'm afraid. This is to go in the bin. So we just had this massive loud bang coming from the kitchen, went to investigate, and one of our glass coffee cups has exploded in the dishwasher. But I totally forgot to show you on film. So I'll insert some pictures here of what it looked like. We've cleared it up now, but glass has gone everywhere in our dishwasher. So Nathan's not too happy. We haven't been doing much. I've quickly popped to the post office and just posted a couple of orders on the last Saturday's post run. And I've been painting some other orders here. Nathan's been playing COD. Surprise.
Robbed of a solo's win.
You've got this little bit of hair sticking out like a little horn.
A bit here.
I didn't make it any better, sorry. And
Max has been pooping.
haven't been doing. Max has been pooping, no he hasn't.
Look at him.
Max now has this point on the sofa. That's his.
He's been promoted.
He's been promoted. He still has his bed down there, and he also has a bed through here near the back door, which he likes to sleep on now. So variety of places. Wait, what are you doing to me?
I can hear that you're talking about.
I've had an injury. I just came. I've been laughing. That's why I'm crying. Just went to get another little washing load to put in, and to swap the camera battery over. And we've got a new mat at the bottom of the stairs. And I tripped and skidded, and then my little finger went into the door handle, and I don't know. I can't see. Hang on. And I bent my fingernail back. You can see which is the white line. That's all bleeding. It really, really hurts. The funny thing was, when I came down, I was like, oh, I think I've broken my finger. Joking, because it did hurt, but I knew I hadn't broken it. And then I looked at my finger, and then the nail was just like up. And then I had to get Nathan to push it down again. It's made him feel a little bit sick. You okay?
You'll survive.
Oh dear. Anyway, We somehow sort of skipped lunch today. We looked at my phone, it was 2 o'clock. So we had some crisps and some snacks. But I think 'cause we had like brunch, so it doesn't matter. So we're about to have tea, and we've got, have you checked the boxes away? Okay. We're gonna have, as our Saturday treat, let me see, we're gonna have the plant menu no beef burgers from Aldi. Oh, ow, I just stubbed my toe now. Oh, it's not going well. And then we've got halloumi burgers, which are the halloumi slices in batter. And then we've got some buns to have, so we'll just have those for our dinner. Oh, I think it really hurts. I've just been getting on with some orders and painting those. So when the new carrots for Easter, I'll do another studio vlog maybe next week to explain a bit more about the new Easter items. They take like 2 coats and both sides, so it's like 4 rounds of painting. So I've done all those for those orders. And then I'm just going to go on the laptop, and I'm still trying to edit my Facebook catalogue, so that I've got the camera shadow across my face, so I can link my Instagram shop and my Facebook shop, but I have to enter that. I haven't worked out how to do it on the spreadsheet, so I'm having to enter them all manually, so I'm just doing bit by bit rather than doing it in one big boring slog. So, but another thing I'll show you while I've got the camera up, picked up these from Aldi yesterday. It's the first time I went for a big shop since the proper lockdown. I had to get these obviously because they've got rainbow, but they're also bamboo. So I've got those. Are you watching? Just in case it's something to do with food. And then I picked up this in Home Bargains, which is right next to Aldi. It's an organised box. Now I've been watching these for baubles on Amazon and on places like that, because I've just put them in all in a big bag at the moment. But they're so expensive. They're like £36. I'm not paying for that when something's normally like, I'm sure you can get like stuff like that from the pound shop. But they're fabric ones I've seen. Let me just move this out of the way. And this one's a big storage box. I've got one. I can go back and get another one if I need it. I don't think we will because they're quite big. So like for the fabric baubles and stuff, I'll probably get more than one. So that might hold handbags, and they're very big. So yeah, I've got that. So I need to sort that out at some point as well. And then I picked up this little guy as well for Easter. So he'll probably just stay out until Easter now. But I haven't got any food for you. Oh, I think that's too much. I've ended up pinning my fringe back because it was just getting annoying. Just watched Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince because I'm now listening to that one on the audiobook. I find I'm watching it, obviously I'm not driving to work at the moment, so I haven't been listening to it in the car. And so I'm putting it on just before I go to bed, and I'm finding that actually it's working really well because I really struggled to get to sleep. To actually, like, once I'm asleep, I'm asleep, but to get to sleep is hard. And I find that if I listen to the audiobook, then I don't think about everything else. Everything else isn't going through my brain because I force myself to listen to the words of the audiobook. And although in the morning I do normally have to go back about 20 minutes because you can put a timer on Audible, and so it just turns off like after 45 minutes. But I'm finding that I'm asleep like way before that. But yeah, because I think it's because I then forget about all the things that are going through my head. Like earlier in the week when I was thinking about Barnie and things like that. I was just concentrating on the words and falling straight asleep. So I've been listening to the Harry Potter books before I go to bed. So I finished the Order of the Phoenix now, and I'm on to the Half-Blood Prince. So we've just watched that film. But yeah, I think tonight, yeah, I'm just going to do bits on the laptop, and I'm sure Nathan will probably be good. I didn't get much more snow last night, but there's a nice frost. Good morning, it's now Sunday. We didn't do much else yesterday, so I didn't record anything. Oh, do you want to come back in? You want a treat? He's still, every time he goes out, he's now sits ready for his treat. It's a bad habit we've started. Good boy. I have no idea what we're going to go up to today. I didn't get much of my laptop stuff done. I went to bed and watched Little Women, new film, in bed. And then I started watching the new Secret Garden, but I didn't like that, so I turned it off. Which is rare for me. I don't normally not like a film to turn it off, especially ones like that. But it just wasn't as good as the original. But the Little Women one was definitely on par with the original. I liked them both, so yeah. Otherwise, I have no idea what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna. Oh, the point of that story was that I didn't get on with the laptop work, so I've still got that to do today. I'm gonna have breakfast. God. But I've just woken up. It's because I have. I don't even know what the time is. Let me just find out. More for myself than you. Okay, so it's 2:45. Nathan's just taken Max out for his walk today. I decided not to go. I've been asleep for the last few hours because I just don't know what happened, but I just went and I was just in one of those moods where I just wanted to cry, and I didn't cry, but wanted to, and I just felt really poopy. I just wanted to go to bed and be in the dark for a bit. So I'm absolutely fine, but just one of those days. So I haven't actually done anything. I didn't even have lunch. Nathan got himself some lunch, but yeah, so I'm up now. I'm trying to hunting for something to eat, but because it's at the funny time, I don't want to eat too much because they'll spoil tea. Also, the HelloFresh box isn't coming this week. It's next week. I totally got that wrong. So I need to plan something for tea as well. But I need to sort my hair up. Oh, I've just noticed the new little buds are growing. I cut this. I don't know if I vlogged this when I cut this down or not. You can see. You can't see very well. Okay. New little buddies are growing. So I cut this down because it was going a bit. It was like really, really tall and just like flopping over. And then I cut it down. Normally, when you cut it down, two sprout from it, so then it makes it thicker at the bottom. Sort of makes this trunk a bit thicker and it goes more into a tree. Apparently Mum let me know, and hers is... Oh no! Hers is doing the same too. Oh, I'm making a right mess here, but I'm going to find... Actually, I know what I'm going to have. I don't know where they are. There's some crisps left over from yesterday. Sorry, I look like... On the because we haven't been for a holiday this year. Not that I totally understand why we haven't been, and haven't been out and got a tan. I swear I'm like 10 times paler because I haven't had that like top up throughout the year, and I just feel that I think that makes me feel worse when I don't have that colour because I'm so pale. Like, and everyone always thinks I'm ill. Because I'm just pale. I've always been like that. I was from a kid, everyone thought I was ill because I was just so pale. But I've really been feeling that this winter. But all the snow's melting too. You can't really see. I keep getting all these pictures from people I know that are up north or in Wales and things like that. Well, seeing on my Instagram. And there's loads of snow, but we don't really get a lot. So I'm going to stop procrastinating and talking to you. I've done none of my laptop work, but I'm going to do that this afternoon. Something to get done today. Otherwise, I'm not going to push myself. But let's find something. We went for crumpets for lunch. Yum. Hello. Did you have a good walk?
Lovely walk. Wait, next. Excuse me. Excuse me. Max. Oi. Oi. What's it? Comfy? Are you comfy?
Hello.
The tail's going. Good boy.
Is it nearly your tea time?
He says, yes it is.
You've got half an hour. You have? Ugh.
No, he's going to get
You've
out.
got half an hour.
Food? Did you say food? No, I said food. Food? Food?
What are you doing on the floor?
Okay.
This is going to become the dog and food channel because all I talk about is Max and food. Tea's in the oven. I've got a Yorkshire pudding here cooking, which hopefully, fingers crossed, will rise because I've only just put it in. Stuffing, cauliflower cheese, roast potatoes at the back. We haven't actually got any like substitute meat at the moment, so we've just got a lot of stuffing to compensate for that. And then I've got some veg in the microwave that's already been cooked. Yeah, so this is a really simple roast dinner that we normally have on Sundays. I try and make it as simple as possible. This oven needs a little bit of clean, but rise, my pretty, rise. I'm a bit worried that the top's going to burn it, but it seems to be rising. I wanted to get a video before it all sinks when I take it out, which normally does happen. It's risen! Yay! Thanks, Mary Berry. Yeah, cauliflower cheese isn't looking so great though. Might have to swap them over. It's snowing! We had a little bit last night, so most of this in here is from last night, but this had all melted, so this is all new. Aww. Really wish it would chuck it down. We had lots the last Saturday. Oh, I say lots for Norfolk. The big pieces. It's falling really gently. Need it to get. Oh, it's getting heavier. Just need to get like 2 foot when we wake up tomorrow. 2 foot of snow. Okay. Oh no! Look at Bunny. What are you doing, Bunny? Get out! Yes, I have a teddy down here. Right, we're eating tea. Oh, I've even watched a film since. Sorry, I just bashed something since I last spoke. Bunny, get out of the way. Nathan's done IT support with his dad. Phoned him. Get off!
What?
He's after your chocolates. Yeah, so there's not much more. Sorry, it's not been a very interesting vlog, but it's nice to have done it again this weekend and start getting back into the swing of it.
Good boy.
It's now about 10 o'clock, just before 10 o'clock, so we're just going to watch something on TV and go to bed. So, bye. Say bye, Max.
Bye, Max.